Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. We've got the BGs going up against the Charmeleons here tonight. And the BGs starting off with their Starly. The Charmeleons gonna have their Clea out on the field. Take Heart, the first move used by the BGs here. They're gonna set up, raising their special attack and special defense. Clea gonna go now with the role play. So Clea actually gonna get rid of his cute charm and give itself Keen Eye, preventing itself from losing any accuracy there. There goes the Starly again, this time with the Psycho Boost. Psycho Boost hits pretty hard. Clea, about maybe a third of its HP gone already. There goes the Clea now. Goes for an Electro Ball. That's going to be super effective. Starly did raise his special defense, though. We have to remember that. And it takes that with ease. There goes the Fling. It flings his Pecha Berry at the Clea. It's not very effective. So Clea now gets a chance. And it's going to go for a Pin Missile. That's a not very effective move. Even if it hits 5 times, I don't know. That's not going to do a lot. Does hit 3. 4. Oh, it actually hits 5 times. They didn't put Starly in the yellow. Critical hit on the last one there. And Starly goes for a conversion. That'll fail. Clea gets to go again. This time Clea uses a bind. Of course, that's going to give you residual damage at the end of every turn. Not a bad move for the Charmeleons to use here. Keep in mind, they are 2-0, showing their battle prowess so far this season. There goes the Circle Throw from the Starly. That's going to get rid of Clea, putting it back on the bench, and the Charmeleons is going to be forced to send out their Alomola. Alomola, yes, that's the name. And the Charmeleon is choosing to Terrasilize that Alomola here, so it's going to become a poison type going up against the Starly. Starly, much weaker than his Alomola, so I'm not sure it stands much of a chance here. There it goes. It starts with a Roost, which is a wasted turn, of course. Already has full HP, so Starly gets a free turn to attack. It's going to go with a Dream Eater. Of course, that does nothing because the Alomola is not asleep. There it goes. Now going for an upper hand. That's going to fail. 2 failed turns by the Charmeleons this time. That's not good. There goes the Starly with an Acid Spray. Of course, not very effective now that it's turned itself into a poison type. So Alomola is going to go ahead and go with the Psyshock. That name is way too long to say over and over again. The Psyshock does it. And Starly faints. So the BGs will send out Graler. Graveler's gonna Terrasilize as well. There it goes, turning itself into a Psychic type. Actually, pretty good use of Terrasilization here. If they can use a stab move, it will be super effective against the Alomola. There goes the Thunder Punch, which now affects the Graveler because it's changed its typing. Does a little bit of damage. Rock Polish here. Graveler gonna raise its speed. We'll see if it makes itself faster. It does. So Graveler gets to go and uses a Mega Drain. Mega Drain, of course, not very effective against the poison. There we go. Alomola going again with the Power Trip. Power Trip super effective, but not much has changed for them there, so it doesn't do much damage. There goes the Dynamic Punch. It's avoided, unfortunately, for the BGs. Alomola going for a Flail, not doing a lot of damage either. Graveler still has decent defense now. You have to choose the right moves. There goes the Quick Attack, doing just a little bit. They're chipping away at each other right here, and no one really getting an upper hand. There goes the Head Smash. Now that'll do it. That puts Graveler in the yellow. Does do a bit of recoil damage. Graveler gonna retaliate. No, it goes for a Lock On. So locks on to the Alomola as it goes for its turn here, and it's gonna be a Foul Play. Foul Play will do it. Super effective, and Graveler gets knocked out. That was a great move by the Charmeleons right there. BG's down to their last Pokemon, which will be Muck. Alomola gets to go first, goes for a Belly Drum. It's gonna cut its HP to maximize attack. I don't know if this is the right time to do that. We'll see what happens. Here comes the Muck now with a Meteor Mash. That does a bit of damage. Alomola in the danger zone as it goes for a water pledge, which does next to nothing to this Muck. Muck's gonna go for a dragon dance. Whoa, that can make it very dangerous. It's gonna raise its attack and its speed. So it's faster now, gets to move before Alomola. There goes the Ceaseless Edge, and that knocks the Alomola out. Charmeleons are going to be sending out their Cleffa again. Spikes are out on the field thanks to that last attack as well. So Cleffa will be damaged by that. Muck going for a Clear Smog. Clear Smog, super effective. That was perfect. Gets rid of the Cleffa immediately. Not that it stood much of a chance, I don't think. And so Cleffa now is done. So Flaffy, the last Pokemon for the Charmeleons. And you have Flaffy versus the BGs. Or not the BGs, versus Muck, of course, on the BGs. There goes the Fairy Lock. Wasted turn. No one can switch out as there's only one Pokemon on each team. There goes the Flaffy now. Gonna go for a Solar Blade. Ooh, very bad move to use. Solar Blade, horrible. As it takes 2 turns and not very effective. There goes the Eerie Impulse from the Muck. Gonna lower the special attack of the Flaffy. There goes the Solar Blade. Not expecting it to do much. Yeah, wasted 2 turns there for the Charmeleons. That's horrible. And there goes the Burning Bulwark. Muck is gonna protect itself here. Flaffy should avoid using any physical moves against that shield. It goes for a Grass Pledge. Of course, does nothing thanks to the protection. That wouldn't have done much damage either way. And there goes Muck now with a Soak. Gonna turn Flaffy into a water type. You need to keep that in mind. Should Muck use an electric or grass move, probably. And here goes the Flaffy with a skill swap. So it's going to switch abilities with Muck. So Muck now has Static. Flaffy now has Poison Touch, and those abilities cannot affect either opponent. Flaffy can't be paralyzed and Muck can't be poisoned. So now it's basically their abilities nullified. Flaffy goes once again. It's gonna go for an Expanding Force. Unfortunately, it's an Alolan Muck, so Dark type cannot be hit by Psychic type moves. And Muck goes for the Outrage. Oh, that might spell the end. Oh, Flaffy hangs on with just a little bit. It has a prayer to win this. It goes for a Matcha Gotcha. I guess trying to get some health back from the Muck is not very effective, though. So that health will do nothing as it's still in the red. And there goes the last Outrage from that Muck. That's going to knock out Flaffy. And the Bee Gees get their first win of the season. And knock the Charming Charmeleons down a peg. I hope you enjoyed that battle. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more of the Metronome Madness League. And I will catch you next time.